Hey everyone, I am Sister Lily and welcome to Armory. So today I'm going to be taking a look at a figima of one of my favourite characters from the anime Date Alive. The other being Kurumi. So this one, unfortunately the box is kind of damaged because, well, let's see, the folks I bought this off took like a month to fill my order. And yeah, then the box arrived squished, which is never a good sign. So, that gets the figure out of the way. Let's take a quick look at the box. So, on the top we have her with sword. On the back we have her with sword, her with magic effect, and her with sad pouty face. We see more on there. More on there, and yeet! Now, part of me kind of wouldn't mind Aqua's face, just having the Aqua heads, just for the silliness. Now, the sword is loose in two pieces. That is never a good sign. Let's just attach. I should remember it. I've said it enough. I've said the name of that damn sword enough times. Apparently, it's numbered that. So on the bottom we have the stand, which I am going to pull out when it lets me. Yay for sharp nail. What? What? Oh. Bits. It's meant to go in there a specific way. And I will keep turning it until I figure out what that way is. Oh no. I will keep turning it and just turn it around. So let's just stick the stand there. Now, I am not sure what the story with this thing is. So first we have head, we have sad face, which is literally how the main character meets her the first time. We have her in pieces, which is probably a bad sign. Her torso comes off. Interesting. So hair sculpt's pretty. I mean, it kind of has to be. It's literally half the figure is the hair. Half of these kind of figures is the hair. So the piece that's floating loose down the bottom is the other half of that. The front half. There's the alternative blade part for the sword. Blah! Finally get that out of the way. So I can kind of pivot that in a bit, in theory. Maybe. Can I? Not really, no. Maybe this is some foreshadowing for when I actually make the cosplay. Now, understandably, they couldn't manage to actually make the... well, actually, it's not all that understandable. Kurumi... so, Tohka's skirt is multiple layers of kind of pink through to purple. They could have done that to a degree. Like, look at Kurumi. They made her skirt transparent, which is one of her skirt versions, but... yeah. So... how the fuck do I get that in there? No, not that. Where do I plug the thing in? Okay, 'cause somehow I'm supposed to be able to plug this in here. Okay. Just watch me as I mess around with the figure trying to make it work. And so after much frustration I finally got her posed. The main problem being that the model's hair fouls the stand, and if I don't have her standing straight, have her leaning on the base, well, you can see what happens. I just lose parts. Things just fall off because she's very top heavy, and the connections aren't particularly good, and I don't have any spare grease or whatever it is. Like, I know some hobbyists, some figure collectors, namely Transformers ones, have make use of something in the joints to be able to just make things stay in them better. But yeah, like, you can see how well it doesn't stay together. Just, it doesn't. And the hair is a real contributing factor too, because it makes the head really heavy. As does the placement of the mounting. And finally got her back together again. I don't want to mess around with her again, because, yeah, she'll fall apart again. So, yeah, in terms of accessories, she has the extra sword, the two heads, and I think I showed all this earlier. And the little curvy stand thing works both for mounting her blouche and mounting a stand in Japanese that I can't read. Jeez, I was worried there for a moment that when I pulled the thing out it would break, but no, we have little stand here. Now I can't be bothered going to Google Translate and putting it through. Now it does go in, I think. There we go. It sits in like that. Yeah. Like, she has the extra arm, which I just took off to put the smaller one on because it was just going to make life easier. Pair of hands. Now, in terms of scale, here's how she scales with Kurumi of similar line. Now, Kurumi actually stands up on the stand, which is good. So Kurumi doesn't have the same trouble. It's like sword versus gun. This is going to go well. Now, there are other accessories I have for Kurumi, but like I can't be bothered finding them. Here's how they both compare to an early 2000s Transformer. Here's how they compare to 4 early 2000s Transformers. And yeah, I'm not getting the KO giant Kurumi out of storage because I can't be bothered, and also anime studios don't like that. So yeah. This figure is cool, but it's a lot of hassle, and I'm not sure it's worth it. So yeah, if you want to get yourself a Kurumi, I'm not partnered with anyone, find it wherever you can. I think I got mine off eBay. Well, a Tohka or a Kurumi. Kurumi actually is getting hard to find. Like, part of me would love to have like a whole collection of the small Kurumis, and just have them standing as kind of a legion for, as like a mini legion for for a normal-sized Kurumi. But, well, that requires me to, 1, find a whole lot of Kurumis, 2, be willing to spend the money on it, and 3, also have a normal-sized Kurumi. Now, I apologise if anything's showing up in the camera off here. I can't see it. My screen is broken from about here, the edge of my finger there. I can't see past on my camera. So yeah, anyway, that is Tohka. Yeah, her hair is a problem. Like, her hair just, like, even, like, this one's fine because it's on a pivot, but this just blocks the stand completely. Like, you can't even get it to just go in there, and because of the design of the stand not having a horizontal swivel, like, if it had a swivel right here that just turned it, you could actually get that to work. Like, if it turned, yeah, and we see her fall apart. Like, if it was like that, like that, it would work so much better. Good Smile Company, improve your stands, and, you know, make things work. Yeah. On the subject of stands, I will share a picture here of Kurumi having a stand. Though the figure does seem to stand up relatively well when leant against something. As is the way with these figures. Ah well, if you've got something to lean her against, go with that over the stand. The figure stand doesn't want to work very well with her. So actually, let's just take Kurumi off and put the two of them next to each other. Kurumi is slightly taller and slightly better behaved when it comes to standing up. Ah well, these things happen. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will share more in future.